what you're saying is it's not enough. Just write it off like a prescription drug. You've been fussing how we never touch, but who can bother with this kind of fussing when we've been walking this blind, frustrated, outdated. What's on your mind? Truthful this time, all on the line. Try trading me places, what would I'm fed up.
Good evening everybody and welcome back to Realltom Football. I'm Realltom. I'll be bringing the watch-along today, folks, for West Bromwich Albion here from Burnley live in the EFL Championship. If you do or are to stream on a replay, then please do make sure you leave a like on the stream and hit the subscribe button if you are new. And thank you very much to everyone who's joined us here today. And let's go straight over to the comments. And the one Chris Bay is well and truly back. Hello Chris Bay, how are you doing? 11 likes already. I know the stream is popping with likes today. 12 of them now actually. And yo to the Fraser Football, the Goatser, of course. So in a minute we're going to get through to your team lineups. And we will get into the pre-match build-up. I need to actually get my AirPods out. I've not done it yet. Just sort that one out. There we go. Yep. Not doing too bad, thank you, Chris. Right, let me find my AirPods. Yeah, I had to crack a can first, so. Anyway, the Sky Sports Championship coverage I think is absolute codswallop. There we go. I nearly bought a screen magnifier today. Thank God I didn't. After checking it out on my phone. Rubbish. You know, so I could make it. You know, so that when I had to use my phone to watch games, I could see it on the bigger screen. Thank God I didn't buy that. Anyway. Come on, Sky, go. What are you waiting for? Yeah, I'm going to be using you a lot this weekend, given the fact we're doing Celtic Rangers tomorrow. Yes, that is the first stream of the day. Yeah, so we'll be starting off tomorrow with not Everton versus Liverpool. We will be doing 2 Premier League fixtures though still. But we will be doing Scottish Premiership, Celtic versus Rangers. Of course, it'll be in the same format. It will still look the same because it is the top division of Scotland, of course. But yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but this is more what I'll show you. So this is the Premier League and top division kind of style, if you like. This is EFL competitions. This is UEFA competitions, and this is FIFA or any other competitions. Hello Ryan, how you doing? And you hate how Liverpool fans / team get hated a lot from the English media because all the English media thinks when you add on 5 minutes, it's maximum, not minimum. Right. Oh, nice. Hope you enjoy that. Yeah, good. Thanks, Ryan. So yeah, anyway, Celtic versus Rangers to start. Mika Labana's in the house. Dortmund and Wanderler party. Yeah, so Celtic versus Rangers to start tomorrow. I was thinking about doing Everton and Liverpool, but I thought it's going to be rubbish. And when you've got Celtic Rangers on, I thought, why not? So yeah, we'll start off with that. And then we'll do one of the 3 o'clock kickers. I haven't decided which one yet. And then we'll finish off with Aston Villa versus Man City, hoping that the chat doesn't get disabled again. I will go mad. We've also got Tottenham Hotspur FC Harry. Hello, Tottenham Hotspur. Well, I think the same about you, Tottenham Hotspur FC Harry. Do make sure to subscribe and never leave a like on the stream. Cheers, mate. I don't remember that now, actually. Speaking of Brighton, now, who remembers when it finished West Brom 1, Brighton 0 after Liam Mason? Brighton in that game missed 2 penalties in that one. And then Lee Mason caused trouble with the whistle. Give a free kick to Brighton. Lewis Dunk scored, but he blew the whistle before it went in the back of the net. And then there was all kind of VAR checks and everything, and it caused chaos. Yeah, thank goodness Lee Mason's retired now. We've got another Spursy fan in the stream. It's Spursy Bob. And Saka let the whole country down. Well, the amount of times that Harry Kane's let our country down. And we've got Harvey Gaffney in the house as well. He says, come on, you baggies. Fraser, here's a question for you. Can you give me the exact time, without Googling, the exact time of when Sergio Aguero scored the winner against Sunderland to win Manchester City the title in 2012? And I do know this. I ain't got through to the lineups yet, but I'll wait until Fraser answers the question, see if he can figure it out. Oh my days. Mika's close. Mika was closer, but none of those are correct. I can tell you it was 93 minutes and 20 seconds when Sergio Aguero scored that goal. And what gives it away is last season in the back of the shirt it said 93-20. Now here's a question for you. What was the exact time of day and the exact date of the first ever Premier League goal scored? If one of you can guess this, I will give you a fiver. And this is no Googling either. Not by any specific club, just the first ever goal scored in the Premier League. I think that was about 92 minutes and 44 seconds, something like that. Okay, well, who scored the first ever goal in the Premier League, Fraser? I don't actually know the answer, but it could have been Brian Dean. Yeah, LFCR for saying Brian Dean, I'll take it as that. Anyways, let's take a very brief look at the team lineups at the Hawthorns. Who's Brian Dean? So David, I'm just going to call him Button, begins in goal for West Brom. Garner, whatever his name is, plays with Bartley. Dara O'Shea, Connor Townsend in the back four. Malumbi and Yukuslu are the defensive midfield two. The attacking midfield three of Wallace, Swift and Dean Garner. And Ahern Grant leads the line for West Brom. On the bench is Jake Livermore, Sahor, Phillips, Reach, Thomas Asante, Palmer and Ashworth. And Murich begins in goal for Burnley. Connor Roberts plays with Harwood, whatever his name is, in a back four alongside Charlie Taylor and Martson. Cullen, Cork and Brownhill in the midfield three. And Vitinho, Rodriguez and Nathan Teller lead the line. On the bench, Egan Riley, Goodmanson, Barnes, Peacock Barrel, Benson, Bastian and Cherlinov. So in terms of the table, if Burnley win tonight, they will go top of the table again. And you would expect Burnley to beat a side so poor in recent seasons as West Bromwich Albion. At the moment, West Brom are all the way down in 40. Bottom of the table is Coventry with just 1 point. At the moment, would you believe it, the team who were going for the Premier League last season, Huddersfield Town, only on 4 points, though they had managed to register more points than Premier League team Aston Villa, who will be relegated. At the moment, Sheffield United are leading the table and Norwich City are in second, but Burnley, sat in third, have the chance to turn it all around. If they don't win and Norwich City and Sheffield United lose their games tomorrow, then there's a massive gap opportunity and the door is wide open for Watford to steal in on that top spot. A win, however, for West Brom would take them on to 11 points. It would bring them ahead of Hull City. Probably ahead of Hull City, maybe ahead of QPR as well. It all depends, though, on the... No, it wouldn't. Would it? I don't know. But it's the way... How many score? I'm going to go for about 150. No. About 600 odd. Probably Peter Schmeichs, yeah. Kick-off is about to get underway. I know they are. They're going to get relegated. The El Sakiko, absolutely. But I think Leicester will win 5-0 in that one, actually. I think it'll be one of the only fixtures that Leicester City will win next season. This season, rather. Well, Vitinho and Diangana are taking the knee. Of course, the message is clear: together against discrimination. However, it is not mandatory to take the knee anymore. But Brady Diangana and the Burnley striker as well wanting to make it clear that they are in the fight. So make sure you will hit the subscribe and leave a like on the stream. We're already on 49 views, 12 likes. But yeah, it costs you how many pennies? Zero. Absolutely zero to subscribe, and it helps massively. You pay nothing to subscribe, and it's value, and it comes to value when you hit the subscribe button. Just think about it. You're doing something for free, and it comes back to someone in value. This could be a line of money for our future, so please hit the subscribe button. Let's get to 400. Let's get closer to the community tab. Let's get closer to monetization. I am so desperate to hit 400 now. Yeah, drop a like and subscribe or else you are a Manchester United fan. Them's the rules. You have to like and subscribe or else we're going to class you as a Man United fan. And Roberts was in a battle. And West Bromwich Albion to surprise win the first corner of the match. You would expect Burnley to be on the front foot early on here. I've said that they'll finish 5th ahead of us. I think we'll finish 6th this season, and West Ham will finish 5th. Okay, well, he can... Every time a goal is scored in this match, Fraser, Max will have a treat. So he'll have to wait until... Well, he'll have to wait until a goal scored. But if West Brom score, he only gets 1. If Burnley score, he gets 2. Alright? That's the way it's going to work. Button. Now wait. We've got to wait for goals. Remember, Burnley score, he gets 2. The way it works, it's going to work crazy tonight, is if Burnley score, he gets 2. If West Brom score, he gets 1. He has to wait until someone scores. So if I were you, I'd keep an eye on the score for him. Well, we will not be doing Everton versus Liverpool tomorrow. It will indeed be Celtic versus Rangers. That will be our Saturday lunchtime kickoff tomorrow. We will be doing Celtic versus Rangers, not Everton versus Liverpool. And you want to know why? Because I have a heart for Celtic. Unfortunately, Harvey Dean, I cannot show you the game on my YouTube channel. However, I most certainly can give you a website which will help you find a way to watch the match, which is footybite.cc, all lowercase, footybite.cc. And I know Mika is a bit upset about that, but I'm afraid the Old Firm is the choice. We only do the Old Firm though when Celtic are their home side. If the Old Firm is at Ibrox, we don't do it. Former Derby man, he was alright for Derby. I think he'll improve Celtic a little bit, but not the greatest player in the world, let's say that. Are you actually annoyed that I'm not doing... Oh, no, 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 no. Mika, I would personally suggest that you take that back because if I was Scottish, I'd support Celtic. Harvey Dean, I can't stream it on my YouTube channel due to copyright, but I'll give you the link. There you go. I've just put the link in there for you. Well, we just beat Villa, so that's not going to happen, is it? Yes, everyone subscribe so Burnley can score 10k goals for Fraser's dog to not starve to death. Exactly. Max can only have treats if Burnley or West Brom score. Don't forget, he gets 2 if Burnley score. He gets 1 if West Brom score. Wait, let me get a middle one for draw. Okay. Hello, Bhargav Kundetti. Bhargav Kundetti, the Arsenal fan from America. Welcome aboard to Bhargav Kundetti. I hope you have a good show. Thank you very much, Bhargav. It's okay, not a problem, Bhargav. Don't worry. Only good teams, Villa, am I right, Tom? Yes, you are, Oliver. That includes Crystal Palace and Arsenal. We've got Penny Dargan McKinn in the house. Hi, I support Burnley. Come on, the Clarets. Well, guess what? Burnley are my Championship side, yeah? I was really upset when they got relegated, so I'm backing them tonight. I've even helped... Yeah, we all would prefer Burnley to win over West Brom tonight, so... You've come to the right stream. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like on the stream. We are all backing Burnley. You just press the link and then you click West Brom versus Burnley and there should be a stream there for you to watch for free. Don't forget the treats are all Fraser tonight. 1 if West Brom score, 2 if Burnley score. Got that? Garner was looking to link up with Smith there. Good challenge. West Brom have been the better side. Was ya? Wait, which one? Are you talking about Liverpool versus Newcastle, Penny Dargan McKinn? That's actually a really fair comment, Odegaard, about Odegaard. Odegaard looks very young, very immature. He literally looks like an Erling Haaland's cousin. And I agree with that. I personally, even though he threw his captain's armband on the floor, would still prefer Granit Xhaka as the captain. Disclaimer, I'm a Leicester fan, I'm giving respect to the Irons. Okay. Oh, when you lost and went down. Oh, no. Newcastle, when they beat you, I was feeling good. You know, Sean Dyche had been sacked. Then you went on a good run of form, but then you lost to Tottenham and then Newcastle and then... Well, I think personally Brentford totally cheated against Leeds to relegate you. If that makes sense, Brentford put in a poor performance to let Leeds win so they stay up. That's what I think. I think Brentford were playing very fake in that game, and I think that they let Leeds win. They gave Leeds a helping hand. Still to this day, I believe that Brentford cheated on final day. For Burnley, are you an away season ticket holder or a home season ticket holder? All thanks to Brentford cheating, Mika. Well, yeah, but Brentford, they could have stayed up, heaven forbid Brentford didn't cheat on final day. I'm telling you, Brentford gifted Leeds that win. Because Brentford could have beaten them, you could tell. But no, they were just you could tell it was fake. Home, nice. Turf Moor. Not a bad stadium. Could have an improvement on the seats. No. Aston Villa we relegated rock bottom. I'm telling you. Rock bottom, relegated, gone, bye-bye. Well, Fraser, for a start, we said the rule was he has to wait until someone scores a goal. Let alone treats on paper. Well, this is a chance for Haaland Grant. And again, it was a big block. West Brom have been playing well. Diang Garner. Oliver does have a very, very crazy brain. Townsend. Actually, if Burnley score, give praises pet 10 treats. If West Brom score, gives him 1. Love that. So dirty, Millwall. I mean, you saw it in their home match against Crystal Palace. How dirty they were, yeah. Millwall are a very dirty side. I'm not going to doubt you on that. I actually quite like it there. I went on Tuesday and I was thinking, oh my, the city looked quite pretty. I'm not going to lie. Yes, I did go to Coventry on Tuesday. It was for a water park. It looks really nice. I mean, it's all colourful now. I've got a massive shopping centre. I mean, it looks better than a lot of the... Me, an Arsenal game, no. I don't really go to the games. I more or less watch them on telly. However, last season I did go and watch Arsenal play Leicester at the Emirates. Not the 4-2, the 2-0. When Thomas Partey scored the opener. And what a header as well. "15 minutes in, it's West Bromwich Albion 0, Burnley 0. Here. Like Stoke was even seen as a better than Coventry. Stoke's a dump, I'm telling you. Look, based on me going through the city in a taxi and also wandering around it after being at the water park, it looked very clean, very refreshed, and very nice. It was just, yeah, it most certainly didn't look like a war-hit city. I reckon this will finish West Bromwich Albion 0, Burnley 3. It looked spotless when I went. But what will it be though, Fraser? 0-0 or 0-0, 1-1, 2-2, 3-3, 4-4, 5-5, 6-6, 7-7, 8-8, 9-9 or 10-10? What kind of draw will it be? How many goals? Yeah. Second half barrage from Burnley. That's what I say. Hull and Humber area is a dump. Once I went there on a school field trip and it's a dump. You could just see how much it was, how much of a dump Hull was just from looking at the other side of the Humber estuary. Yeah, well, I wouldn't live there. Probably stinks. I'd rather go live up in Newcastle than flipping Hull and Humber. I'm not a North East fan though at all. I'm not. Jay Rodriguez. This is Connor Roberts for Burnley. I don't mind the west side of the north. I don't mind the northwest. But I'm just not a fan of the northeast. I'm not really a southerner, in a sense. I'm just, I'd say I'm a westerner, really. Because I quite like the west side of this country, if that makes sense. You know, I would prefer... How dare you? Are you... Unless you mean Arsenal and Tottenham. And then do Man United Arsenal after he's done Palace. Personally, I think Palace will win. Wait, who are they playing? Who are Crystal Palace playing? I know they're not on telly. They are against Newcastle United, and it will finish Newcastle United 0, Crystal Palace 3 at St James's. Townsend. Personally, as much as United are in good form, I think it will finish Manchester United 0, Arsenal 1. No. Well, that's what it says on the predictions, but I think now it'll be 0-0. It's a lovely return from Garner Hickman. He's played in, and that's a lovely touch. And Muric made the save for Burnley to deny Connor Townsend for West Brom. Yes, I do think Burnley will come back up. Yes, I do. Okay, question for you guys. Apart from the team who you support, which team in the Prem would you watch if you can only watch one? Oh, good question. And I would actually go... Crystal Palace. I quite enjoy watching Palace. I mean, you've seen how many Palace watch-alongs I've done recently. I think I've done quite a lot of Palace, actually. Let's see. I think I've done 3 or 4 Palace. Let's see. This season, I think I've done at least 3 Palaces this season. So that's 1 Palace. 2 Palace. 3 Palace. I've done 3 Palaces so far this season. And I may even do Palace again tomorrow. I wouldn't. I want Newcastle United to lose 3-0. Wilfred Zaha hat-trick at St James's Park. And I'm also going to say possibly a red card for Dan Burn. Yeah, but still, Newcastle United 0, Crystal Palace 3, Wilfred Zaha hat-trick, and a red card for Dan Burn is my prediction. Newcastle 0, Palace 3. That's also a good shout because Leeds have played really well at the start of this season, actually. I mean, the 3-0 win over Chelsea, that was mesmerising. I couldn't take my eyes off that. That was brilliant football from Leeds United, really was. Although, back when if we just go back to Bournemouth nil Arsenal 3, all of you were really enjoying watching us. So maybe we'd be an option, because all of you were loving it. I can remember back to the Bournemouth game where all of you were just loving life, watching Arsenal score the goals. That's another big shout, especially after the 2-1 win against Chelsea. I thought they were absolutely well worth that win, and it was a really positive performance. And it's a step forward for Southampton. That goes to show that Southampton can when they get wins like that. And hello to Kate and Jonathan. How are you doing today? They say to me, I'm doing good, thank you. How are you two doing? Opposite side of the country, fella. I'm nervous now. My stomach's going a bit. Max, be a good dog, or else you're getting no more treats tonight. Oh. I've got my stomach in my mouth here. I feel sick. We won't take that. How do you expect us to keep at 100% record if we draw? I feel sick. Bad dog. He gets no more treats. Oh, Turner will be fine. I hate that dog. Because now I do feel like our 100% record is going away now. A draw is not acceptable. How do you expect us to keep Manchester City down in second if we draw? Stupid dog. Well, I don't hate him, but I'm really annoyed with him because he's just... Ugh. Who would you rather be top of the table? Answer me this. City or Arsenal? Who would you rather? And I know the answer for Mika and Fraser straight away. I mean, Max is smart, but he's just Oh, long ball. This is a lovely chance. That's a penalty. That's all day long a penalty. Nathan Teller went down. And Burnley have the penalty, and it's a yellow card for David Button as well. It was a really simple ball, but the mistake from the goalkeeper. There you go. Of course you can, but just Kate, can you just wait 1 second, because there's going to be a penalty. After the penalty is taken, you can ask whatever you want. It's a great touch. So, this is going to be Jay Rodriguez for the penalty for Burnley. A big moment in this game. So, it's Jay Rodriguez up against David Button. One deep breath. And it's a brilliant penalty from Jay Rodriguez to put Burnley 1-0 ahead at the Hawthorns. Now you may ask me a question, Kate and Jonathan. And Fraser, you can now give Max 2 treats because Burnley have just scored. There you go, give him 2 treats. Please throw your question at me. Oh, okay. Mika, I saw something that says Roger says he only wants 40 points. Could be... I mean, would 40 points be enough to survive is the question we all want to ask. Okay. Yes, I can do that. Penny Dog and Mackin, no problem. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you leave a subscribe though, please, Penny. I am begging you. Thank you very much and have a great day. Where are you, Kate and Jonathan? I'll find you. Just give me 1 second. I need to find you on my chat dashboard stream thing. Oh, Albion nearly responded. Muric got down though. There you go, moderator added. Yes, the subscribers are coming. 393. We'll take that. You are welcome, Kate and Jonathan. Yeah. What a ball by Muric and Nathan Teller as well with the hold-up play. Getting himself forward and causing trouble for David Button, winning that penalty. And then Jay Rodriguez slotting it away. Cool, calm, and a really good penalty from him. Kate and Jonathan are now moderator for Realltom Football, Diangana. Oh, Grady Diangana plays it across, and it's cleared by Cork as far as Columbia for West Brom. It's 1-0 to Burnley. Diangana with the cross, and that's going to drop for a Burnley throw. Yes, Fraser is the head moderator. In fact, he is the head of pretty much everything. Oh, Fraser, they asked me, so I kind of just said yeah. But Kate and Jonathan, I'm sure, would be willing to ask you. No, I do not. I think Dan Burn will get a red card. I think it will finish Newcastle United 0, Crystal Palace 3. Oh, well, if Oliver's still around, we'll do a race. A competition for the head mod. I'm not the head mod. If you think I am moderation standard, no way. There will be a competition between Mika Labano and Oliver for the head mod. It's okay, Fraser's not head mod. It's fine, Kate and Jonathan. Do not worry. Mika, I hope you're listening. There will be a competition between you and Oliver at half time to see who is going to be the head mod. I hope you were listening to that. And the people who will be doing the quiz will be either Fraser or Kate and Jonathan. So you two can decide which one of you want to do the quiz to determine which one. Well, you're competing. You're competing. It will be a competition. Yeah, we do feel Luke Link treated you horribly. He had a go at me for backing you up. And of course, at Realltom Football, we would never treat our moderators or fans in that way. We do not mind bad language on this channel, and we most certainly would not treat people in the fashion that Luke Links did to Fraser in any circumstance. Oh, will it? Do you know what, Mika? Okay, right. I'm just going to tell Oliver right now that he's been promoted to head mod. Jesus Christ. I'm still a mod on Josh Castle because John is one of the best YouTubers on YouTube, you think? Okay. Unless it's racist, of course. We do not allow racism, but we will tolerate bad language. Do we need to have a competition here or not? I mean, Oliver's just had the alert. He should see on Discord that he's been alerted that he has been promoted to our head moderator. But of course, Oliver can choose if he would like to compete with Mika or not. If he does want to compete, we'll need to find a bunch of questions to help them compete. No, I don't, Joshua Ring. I hate Douglas Luiz. I wanted Yuri Tielemans, not flipping Douglas Luiz. So, before you come under the impression, everyone, that I like Douglas Luiz, I do not. I wanted Yuri Tielemans, okay? Huh? Gerrard in. Aston Villa will be relegated. Malumbi. Yes, they are. Kate and Jonathan, love to see it. Villa are going down. Gerrard in, love to see it from Oliver as well. 8. Well, how about 10? Because it's going to finish like 15-0. I've got my fingers crossed that on Saturday, tomorrow, YouTube do not disable my chat again, because the past 2 times I've streamed Man City, my chat's been disabled. Nightmare. So please, YouTube, if you can see this, don't disable my chat. I've done nothing wrong. I don't know what your problem is with me streaming Manchester City. So, still West Brom 0, Burnley 1. Right, I'll say Aston Villa versus City. He loses but still has the manager, but then it comes to Leicester, picks up. I think that Steven Gerrard will not be sacked until the second game next season. I think he will help Villa on their way to relegation, then get sacked. You have booked tickets for Villa versus Saints. We'll be blogging. Well, guess what? The Saints are winning 7-0 in that one. Yeah. You heard it correctly. It's going to be a James Ward-Prowse, and it's going to be hat-tricks from James Ward-Prowse, Che Adams, and then finished off by Lavia. Well, don't forget, before the El Sakiko next weekend, this weekend we have plenty of content, including the European action next week, but let's go through this weekend's action. So tomorrow, we're bringing you Celtic versus Rangers. Of course, I love the Celtic, so I will be doing that game. We obviously don't do the... We don't like the old firm at Ibrox. I hate Ibrox, but we'll happily do it if it's at Celtic's ground. So be it. We'll do the thing tomorrow. 3 o'clock kickoff, TBC. Premier League predictions will come after this. It's hit the post. And 5:30 kickoff will be Aston Villa versus Man City. Then Super Sunday, Brighton, Leicester. And Manchester United versus Arsenal, 4:30. Blimey O'Reilly, what a chance that was. Well, hopefully you're doing Everton versus Liverpool, because I'm doing Celtic Rangers tomorrow. Because, of course, the Green and White Army. The Green and White Army. The Green and White Army. Oh, this looks good. Nathan Teller on his own. It was a heavy touch, but Nathan Teller forces a save. Corner for Burnley. I am going to predict right now for tomorrow's Old Firm. Celtic 4, Rangers 1. That's what I'm predicting. Celtic 4, Rangers 1. I hope the opposite. I really hope for the opposite. In fact, me and Josh should collab for it, because obviously a Celtic fan versus a Rangers fan. You know, I'll be singing along, going Celtic, Celtic, and then he'll be going, come on Rangers, and it'll be like, oh, yeah, that'll be funny. Two minutes added on. Teller got to it. Yeah, because Oliver, you know how much I would big up Celtic tomorrow. No, I can't, but I don't care. They are my Scottish team. The Green and White Army. The Green and White Army. Celtic 4, Rangers 1 tomorrow. Mr. Stange, would you like to collab for an opportunity of £10 from the Mika Labano? Obviously, of course, we'll need to figure out how to get it on my channel, because I'm sure a lot of people will be very upset if there's no Saturday lunchtime stream. Because I know how badly Mika and Fraser took it when I didn't give them a Super Sunday last weekend. But I'm happy to collab with you if there's not an offer of £10 each. Josh is on quiet, so I take it he's not up for the £10. That's fine. But still, I'll be singing the Green and White Army. Yes, I have heard of Giovanni Van Bronk. Hang on, is he the Rangers manager? Well, you have to wait until the next Celtic Park derby because I do not watch Rangers versus Celtic when it's at Ibrox. I told you, I can't stand Ibrox. Horrible stadium. Blech. He had the chance to on Thursday, but he didn't message me, so no. I think it's called Celtic Park, to be honest with you. Oh, Postacoglu. I never could figure it out. Anyway. Anyway, at the break, it's Jay Rodriguez's penalty. That's the difference for Burnley. At the break, West Brom 0, Burnley 1. Well, that's the only way you're going to get your £10, Josh. Me can give you all 20 if you like. As money from me if we collab, but otherwise I need a membership to collab. Will there be no membership from me? Because I don't feel as though you fulfill membership perks. I think your membership perks are poor. And quite frankly enough, I would prefer to put that money towards my channel. Well, the only way you're going to be able to get the money is if you do Mika's request. Otherwise, still poor. We don't want competitions. We want exclusive members only content, which we don't get. Well, the only way you're going to get it is if you fulfill Mika Labano's wish and he pays you the 20 quid. That's fine, and it'll backfire at you, because anyway, brush that aside, let's talk about Burnley. That's fine, and I'll just stop the channel. Simple, isn't it? If Fraser stops working for me, the channel's gone. We'll see, but yes, they are class. Fraser's a class act, everything really. He's just the class act. And at some point I will pay it back, but at the moment, money's tight. Well, you know, I wouldn't want to have to say those words I said to you a few weeks ago again, would I? Anyways, Burnley have been brilliant tonight. That Jay Rodriguez penalty summed it up. West Brom came out of the boxes flying away and had lots of big chances. But that mistake from David Button led to a penalty which was slotted away coolly and calmly by Jay Rodriguez. Those words are waiting to pop out of my mouth, Josh, so just stop. Because if those words pop out of my mouth, that will probably scar everyone for life. Why do you say that? Just because I think Aston Villa will be relegated. I know, I'm so happy for you, Fraser. I really am. So happy for you. You deserve it fully. Everything that Fraser's getting, he deserves. And he probably deserves more than what he's getting. Okay, well, at some point, maybe 2023, you'll get the money back. Oh, go away, Dank Nima. You're annoying me. Okay, let's end this conversation now because we're trying to focus on the watch along where Burnley have been brilliant. If you would like to make an appeal, please do speak to our emails manager, in which I cannot name, but the person behind Realltom Productions YT at yahoo.com, of course, is a has an undisclosed name. But yes, you can appeal to that email address. Okay, well, L for stealing my loofah. My best friend Loofah. No, I'm joking. You can have Loofah. Loofah. We love Loofah. Well, you're going to be waiting a long time. I think Josh has lowered the mood here a bit anti tonight. Josh, you normally accuse me for lowering the mood. Well, tonight I think you've lowered the mood on this stream, to be honest with you. Loofah. Amazing bot. Yes. Originally he was mine. I named him. And of course, you know, after I deleted my server, eventually Fraser transferred him into his server and kept the name Loofah. Well, Luther did a lot in my server. Anyway, don't be rude to Luther. If you don't want me to be rude to Dank Mima, don't be rude to Luther. Oh yeah, that's it. I had to delete it because I got hacked. That's it. Yeah. Server got completely ruined by some lunatic who hacked it, and then yeah. And that was a shame because I knew that once that I knew that I wouldn't be able to get the. Yep, I came up with it. I don't know when, but when I first made that server, I just thought, what should I name Me6? And then the name popped up, Luther. Not stepbrother by law, but because obviously, of course, my dad's girlfriend. Apparently they're never going to marry, but technically my stepbrother, yeah. Me and I can't say his name really, but me and blank don't talk anymore. I know if I say that name, it will completely send Fraser into shock. Because blank, Oliver's just said the word. Fraser's going to go into shock now. What? What do you want me to tell you? Oliver's just said it. That was his name. K-I-E. He was really mean to you, Fraser. Because if you remember, he hacked me, pretended to be me, and sent you some really rude DMs. Yes, Oliver is a humongous Crystal Palace supporter. I can give you his Snapchat if you like, and you can tell him that. I'm sure he'd love to hear that from you, Fraser, actually. Here, I'll give you his Snapchat. Feels like Benidorm. Let me find him, let me find him, let me find him, let me find him. Let me see, let me see. Oh. No Facebook? You don't use Discord, do you, Mika? If you do, please join us, because you'll get into all the drama. And by the way, Abdi was really upset after last night. I think we scarred his stomach, shall we say. I use Snapchat. He drank salt, half a pinch of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, mixed in a warm glass of water. Don't even get me started again. 38 now. You're kidding, aren't you? After the way he treated you, I blocked him. Yes, I know. And someone wasn't too happy about that, but you know. Go right ahead, Fraser. What do you dealt with? Well, you don't know. Okay. I don't know, Fraser, how old is Abdi actually? That's a really good question. I can't help myself. I just can't. I try everything I can to hold it in, but you know, eventually it just pops out. Nothing I can do. Anyway, time for the second half at the Hawthorns. Muric is finally on his way to the field. Good lad, Muric. Get on in the goal then. Oh, Fraser wants me. Hang on. And we are underway at the Hawthorns for the second half. $15 or 16, yep. So Mika, back to your comment, definitely was his fault. No. He fell for it quite easy, didn't he, in the end? After all, he is Scottish, so sometimes the Scottish can be a bit silly. Except for Joshua Wilkinson, who barely ever... I mean, I don't know what's happened to Josh actually now, Wilco. But he used to be a big name. Scots are usually the smartest, right? Well, whenever Abdi reappears, he can explain that. Score on the doors. Scores on the doors. West Brom 0, Burnley 1. There's Brady down corner. Let me just... Oh yeah. Looks a bit better. Something brought my attention yesterday. I saw Nunes shouting F you to the opposition. When it's Nunes, it's hilarious, but when it's Zaha, he's got an attitude problem. He has got an attitude problem. That's just Zaha. He's got an attitude problem and he always moans. That's his personality. Doesn't mean that he's a bad person or a bad player. It's just his personality. In the 1800s, there were more universities in Dundee alone than the whole of England. My gosh. What? I was complimenting Zaha. I said that he's got an attitude problem and he's always moaning, but that's part of his personality. That's not me being rude. What? Are you being serious? I said that that's part of his personality, and I don't mind that. That's just his personality. If I had a problem with Zaha, I'd tell you. I don't. He's got a kind side, but he most certainly has got a moaning and attitude problem. But that's part of his personality. I don't know why you take offence in me basically backing his personality, if you like. I reckon if Pepe stayed this season, we should have done a swap. Zaha for Pepe. You know that interview Fraser went with Zaha after the draw to Brentford? I don't think BT had a choice in that interview. I think he just walked up and wanted to speak out. I think he was that annoyed on Tuesday, that he basically forced BT into an interview. It looked pretty damn forced. You could tell he was annoyed as well. But yes, he was speaking the truth, Fraser. I do agree with that as well. Zaha ain't worth 70 million for me. He's worth about 45 odd. He's class, but I wouldn't pay any more than 45 million. Rate this. By the way, no copyright. Let's see. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Zaha gives 10% of his salary to charity, built an orphanage, funded himself to help Palace women's team going. Don't give me... I'm not. That Wilfred Zaha has got an attitude problem. As much as he gives 10% of his salary to charity and built an orphanage and funded himself to help and chose to fund Palace women's team, he's still got an attitude problem. But that's part of his personality, and I don't have a problem with I don't have a problem with his personality. I just told you, if I had a problem with Wilf Zaha, I would tell you, and I don't. He has got talent. Still, though, my point remains. He's got an attitude problem, but it's part of his personality, and I don't have a problem with his attitude problem. He's been in the country since he was 3 years old, lived near the stadium, been through the youths, highs and downs, been through shit football. He funded from his bank pocket to help the women's team going. Passion, but an attitude problem. can tell he never looks happy on the pitch. He always throws a right strop whenever they lose, and this is a big chance Rodriguez should have scored. Always shows a big strop whenever something doesn't go his way. You see, he's got an attitude problem. If he was a pure winner, he would have forced a move. Maybe he's just happy being fish in a small pond. He's still got an attitude problem. That is a stamped down fact that he's got an attitude problem. Too much on that? But the greats always find a way to get an Arsenal or Man United if they are good enough. He's been the best player outside top six consistently for 6 or 7 years now. Yes, but still, he's not got the best attitude. Wilfried Zaha, great player, not a great attitude. I think he was moaning a bit, really. Did you see Patrick Vieira moaning about the draw? No. He was moaning. That's an attitude problem. Yeah, make it. Scores on the door was West Brom 0, Burnley 1 at the Hawthorns. O'Shea steps in there. That was a good challenge on Jay Rodriguez there. It was Mattison's ball. Dejan Garner. Nice ball. Swift. And Muric is going to collect that one. That's what I'm saying, Oliver. A true great would have left with those crap managers. Respect for him. Respect him for being loyal, because I love that in footy. But there's a part of me that, yeah, he could have been world-class Wilfried Zaha, and he's not stepped up, and he's stayed at Palace, and he's created an attitude problem. And I think over time, his attitude towards Palace has gotten worse and worse. Because he does moan a lot. And he never looks happy. But that's part of his personality. I have no more to say about Wilfried Zaha. Cullen to Cork. Now Tarkovsky. That's not Tarkovsky, is it? And that's Harwood Bellis, that's right. How the flip have I gained 38k subs this year? You started with, well, that's because you're a great YouTuber, Fraser. You're a fantastic, you've just thrived. And we all applaud you. Hugely. Standing ovation for Fraser, everyone. Why not? I'm spitting facts. Zaha has got an attitude problem. I don't care what he's done for the club, okay, or whatever he's done. When he walks onto that pitch, he moans and he does not look happy. In that interview, moan. Quite a lot of the time, you see pictures of him stropping. Oh, I'm in a strop. I'm Wilfried Zaha and I can strop. I can moan. Maybe Fergie just retired to stop Zaha from coming. Who knows? We'll save that one for another day. But maybe Fergie just decided to retire to ruin Wilfried Zaha's career. I'll leave it at that. You're going to try and upload one a day for the rest of the year, despite the GCSE exam year. Oh, I see. Is his wife dead now? I think she is. We've had to create it for years. Now we got Elise Anderson, Gerhi, Eze Adwa Mateta. Pressure is slightly off him. Yep. There's Swift, Townsend, and there's the shot. And held on to by Muric for Burnley. Typical expert YT. Big up to you. They say they hope Burnley win. Yeah, I hope they win too. I think they will win as well. Make sure you subscribe and leave a like on the stream. And yeah. Loving the hoodie, by the way. She's still alive. I wonder what she was sick with then, that made Alex Ferguson retire. If she's still alive to this day. So Nathan Teller, who's signing from Southampton, is going to be replaced here. Oh, breast cancer. Yeah, cancer can be absolutely horrible. I say credit to anyone who beats cancer because it's really hard to beat. So Martin and Teller off. Goodmanson and Cherlinov on for Burnley. How many minutes left for the game? There's about 27 minutes to go. Typical Expert YT. Yeah, he was a cancer for Arsenal. A disgrace to the club. We had to get rid of him. He couldn't stay. I hope not. He was a disgrace to our club, so if he does well for Chelsea, yeah. We'll still beat Chelsea. I don't want to talk about Aubameyang, to be honest with you. I told you, I hate him that much that I refuse to do watch along for Chelsea if he plays. Thank you for subscribing to Typical Expert YT, much appreciated. And absolutely W for Typical Expert YT. Well, I wouldn't know, because as I just mentioned, I refuse to watch games that involve that man. He was a disgrace to our club, and yeah, disgrace to our club. There's Cherlinov. Goodman's up there with him. Cherlinov. Oh, it was onto his left side and he should have scored. He went for the slide ball to try and pick out that bottom corner. To be fair, you'd think play the pass to Goodmanson, it's a tap in. It's poor. The poll is very wrong because Burnley have been excellent and they are leading still to this moment in the game. But 70% back in West Brom and 30% back for now 67% back in West Brom, 33% back in Burnley. Diangana straight down the throat of Muric. Slowly working their way back into the game, West Brom. So that J. Rodriguez penalty is the difference between Burnley and West Bromwich Albion here. If all weekend the poll is beaten by a dog, I would be surprised. But no further comment. Malumbi. Free kick for Albion. Jeb Wallace. Arsenal. Typical Expert YT. I support the Arsenal. Don't forget, by the way, if you want to, on that ticket below, follow us on socials. I reply to all DMs pretty much. I'm happy to talk football, happy to talk anything really. But now I support the Arsenal. He's the son of a goat. Is he a goat then? Not a normal dog. Okay. Destined for greatness. Well, you'll get on with Mika and Fraser then at Typical Expert YT, I am sure. Actually, do you have a channel, I wonder? Actually, do you have a channel? Oh. Yes, you do. It's exciting as Positive 23, but you feel as though it's not very realistic. You got 2 subs, and I can't wait to see who they are. Are you going to be a YouTuber, Mika? I think you'd be quite a good football commentator, actually. You might be able to get yourself on Sky Sports or BT. I actually think you'd be quite a good YouTuber. Abdullah, I am Xbox, yes. And I have not pre-ordered it. I don't do pre-ordering. I hate it. I hate the concept of pre-ordering something. Why would you pay for something and not have the guarantee of getting it? Yeah, I don't do pre-ordering. Because quite frankly, if I don't trust people. You pre-ordered yesterday, did you, Typical Expert YT? Nice. Oh. Burnley should have had a second there. Yes, he most certainly had a wonderful night with us last night, didn't you, Abdi? Wallace. That Abdi was the talk of YouTube last night, really. Yes, he made last night very fun indeed after his show. I didn't say it on purpose. You lunatic. Someone tricked me into saying it. I said it with no racial intent. To be fair, he does know his football. And Kate is not my auntie. She is a very good friend from Newcastle. It was all me. Yes, but Oliver, I had no racial intent in saying that. I was tricked into saying it. No racial intent. I don't have a problem with other backgrounds. Throw for West Brom. 74 minutes in. 16 minutes to go plus additional time. It was a guess. And as I said, I was tricked into saying it. I had no racial intent. Because believe me, if I did, I would have said it a lot more violently and loudly. Yes, but if it begins to get racist or abusive, I will review it. Oh, Oliver's really taking his head moderator role now. Goodness me. Trailing off on the right side. He's claiming handball. Kate. That's a good shout from Fraser, actually. Let's stop with the hate and let's all be friends. Yes, I know you're the head mod, Oliver, and I follow your instructions. I'll mod Abdi, as long as he subscribes right away. Let me just find him on here. I need to find him on my dashboard. I can't see his name, actually, on my dashboard. I can't find him on my dashboard, unfortunately. There he is. He's on my dashboard now. I'll add his moderator. Head moderator's word. I added him as moderator. Typical expert, you are indeed on my dashboard, yes. Oh, this is a chance for Thomas Asante, but he's totally fluffed that. And the flag was up anyway. Hey? Hey, sorry? No, that's Fraser. Fraser is my vice chairman. Me and Fraser are the chairman of this channel. I think it'll stay 1-0 actually. Typical expert YT. I thought that Burnley would have scored more, but now I think it'll just stay 1-0. Incorrect. Fraser is my vice chairman and I am the chairman. Me and Fraser are the chairman of this channel. You're not the chairman. Please will my vice chairman just announce his role? Hey Fraser, how you doing? My wonderful vice chairman. Me and Fraser will appoint you a new role in a bit. Yeah? You'll get a notification on Discord and you will be given your new role. I know. Don't worry about it, Fraser. I know exactly what you're doing. Yeah, it's alright. But Fraser, please just say that you are my vice chairman, because in which case, just let Oliver know you are my vice chairman. Brownhill. Okay, Oliver, your new role is Channel Doctor. You're going to be the Channel Doctor. Basically, what that means is you're going to be the Doctor, as in you're going to fix things. Kate can answer that question. I think it was Kate who timed her out, was it? I'll have to check my logs in a bit, but I think Kate timed Abdi out. Strafter. I mean, Oliver is the head moderator, not me. But if you would really like to kick people out, as long as Oliver says yes, then absolutely. I mean, you can keep people out, but you'll make Oliver angry. Where's Strafter on my dashboard? No, Oliver, I do not give you permission to do that. You are my head moderator, but no, please do not time out Fraser. Don't time out the vice chairman. He has an attitude problem. I do insist that Fraser's my vice chairman. Yes, I insist that he is my vice chairman. Absolutely 100% I insist. I mean, how many mods is there? I couldn't count. We have got a lot of mods in here, to be fair. Fraser, you most certainly can do that because you are my vice chairman. Yes, I agree with that, Oliver. Scores on the doors though: West Bromwich Albion 0, Burnley 1. Yeah, probably agree with that. No, you are not getting kicked off, Kate and Jonathan. You are not getting... You will stay as moderators. Won't they, Fraser, my vice chairman? That's Kai. Yeah, that's Kai. You can remove him. I'm just saying, Kate and Jonathan will keep their mod for now. Do you reckon West Brom will score by the way they're playing? No. They're playing better, but I don't think they'll score. Just don't worry about it. You'll keep your mod. You'll keep your mod. I don't know if Stratford's still here, Abdi. Tom, odds on you'd let Amy back? Oh no, I don't want Amy back. No. Burnley on the attack here. That's a free kick. Kate is always here. We only time out when someone's really annoying or a Man United fan. Mika's just... Oliver, just get in here. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, are you pleased that he is back in the Premier League? No, I'm not, Kate and Jonathan. No, I am not. Fraser's just proved them for Mod. I think Typical's been in before, Oliver, actually. We'll just talk about it afterwards, yeah? Just... Look, after all, me and Fraser are the chairman, so we make the decisions here. 8 minutes added on anyway. Forget this head mod thing. Me and Fraser are the chairman. We will make the decisions. Switch from O'Shea. 7 minutes of the 8 added on to go. Which ones are you taking off? Not you, Abdullah. Vice Chairman Fraser, will you please let me know which mods you're taking off? Send me a review. We'll talk about it afterwards. Anyway, I need to upload the next video, don't I? You know, Premier League predictions, or else I'm going to be late. So much to do. I've got to sort out the mods. I've got to speak to the Vice Chairman. I've got to upload the Premier League predictions video. Lots to do. It will happen at some point, Oliver. Do not panic. I will pay Ringy back at some point. I mean... Actually, I'm lost for words there. You go slow. You can have as many accounts on as you like, Fraser. You're the Vice Chairman. Don't set me off laughing again, please. fuel. The trophy for drink. You get a trophy for drinking half a pinch of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper and warm water mixed together. We'll call it the salt, pepper and warm water trophy. Did you get the day off, by the way, Abdi? I bet you're grateful if I got you the day off. That will all be decided at some point. Why is Abdullah back in here for as long as he keeps his mouth shut, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What's going on? No problem. Yeah. In by Phillips. Super header away by Goodmanson. Oh. No! A last minute equaliser for West Brom. I'm gutted. I'm gutted. Oh, I really want Burnley promoted, and that does not help. Oh, God's sake. Last thing I need when Burnley are trying to get promoted back to the Premier League. I I don't even know who scored the goal, but I've just heard goal for West Brom on the thing, and oh, it's annoyed me. The Late Late Show, 1-1 it finishes at the Hawthorns. Thank you very much for watching, folks. Have a lovely rest of your evening. We'll see you tomorrow for Celtic versus Rangers, whatever 3 o'clock kickoff I choose, and Aston Villa versus Man City. And then on Super Sunday, we bring you a 4:30 kickoff of Manchester United versus Arsenal. But before that, at 1:45, we join you for the 2 o'clock kickoff of Brighton versus Leicester. Until then, bye bye for now.